So the next dish is going to be the grass-fed eye fillet from Cape Grim, Tasmania, with David Blackmore's Waygu durello, burnt carrot and a horseradish fine. So the beef has been sealed. It's been cooked in an olive oil sort of unit. I suppose the same sort of principle as sous vide, but rather than in the bag. I don't like beef cooked in the bag or not sort of primary cut. So sealed in the pan in the oil that sits at 50 degrees till the core temperature is 40. And then we re-chauffeur and put back in the pan until the core temperature comes up to about 45. That should be hopefully a perfect medium rare. Served with the David Blackmore's Waygu durello. It's full blood Wagyu. That's corned and cooked at 85 degrees for 12 hours. And then we bring that back in some chicken stock and butter. Burnt carrot puree, sauce Madeira. So a Madeira reduction, but we didn't want this one too sweet. So we sort of took it a little bit like a sauce Diablo, but rather than white wine and vinegar, we replaced the Madeira and did equal amounts of red wine vinegar, shallots and Madeira, so that we've got that gastric, so it's a little bit sweet and sour. So we bring the beef back in and get a nice crust on it. Glaze the Wagyu durello, the black carrot puree I've got, the Madeira sauce I've got. The garnish for that one. Here's just some little charred baby pearl onions and some roasted little baby heirloom carrots. So carrots and onions and beef and horseradish really, which I think is probably, you know, the epitome of what we do at the Estelle is we take, you know, classical flavours and then we just give them a little bit of a modern twist on it. You know, using some modern techniques, such as, you know, the sous vide for the durello, and just slow cooking the beef in a little comfy, like olive oil, with some aromats and herbs. And then beef and horseradish go lovely together. So we make a horseradish cream as if that's potato based, and then put that in the siphon. And a lovely crust on the beef. I do like the grass-fed meat, really, more than the grain-fed. Wagyu I don't mind as a grain-fed product, but you know, generic grain-fed stuff for me just, you know, it just doesn't have the flavour, really. So a lovely piece of eye fillet, and again the slow cooking technique. Just a little bit of sea salt to finish, and the slow cooking technique just gives you a lovely cuisson, where it's perfectly pink the whole way through. The grass-fed eye fillet, the corned beef, one of the charred onions. So there's a fair amount of bitterness in this dish that goes really well. And one sauce. That's primarily for the eye fillet. And then corned beef and horseradish is a classic, so we just like to have the creamy element. And hopefully this doesn't explode everywhere. And it's a lovely contrast of the colours too. The black and the white. A little bit of black salt. And just a couple of nasturtium leaves to finish. So really clean and really simple. But good technique. The beef's cooked perfectly. The horseradish, the Madeira and the carrots go well.